Hey guys, it's Joe with Pack of Joe here, and today we have another awesome, exciting unboxing video for you. We have the TOPPS Chrome Platinum Baseball 4 blaster boxes here. That means we got 4 cards per pack, 8 packs per blaster, and 4 blasters total. So it brings us up to somewhere like 128 cards. And they're inspired by the classic TOPPS 1955 design. So just a little retro feel to it. A lot of the cards are horizontal, if not like almost all of them, I believe, which, they do have a really cool look. I've seen a lot of people do unboxings, and I've seen some really interesting players be pulled so far. So I'm just going to keep these packs off to the side as we get to unboxing here. But yeah, just I've seen some Randy Johnsons like out of 5 pulled. They obviously have the bigger names like Shohei Ohtani. They have Aaron Judge, and this is actually a 2025 edition, so that means it's dated to last year, which means you have a couple of rookies like Ben Rice in here, James Woods I believe as well. So that means we have instant upside value on rookie cards that are already established in their second season, well established. You know, Ben Rice might win MVP this year. So here we have our first box being unraveled here, right? We'll leave the box back there as we always do. So 8 packs, right? Leaves a little bit of a mess for sure, but here, let's clear off some of that debris and let's just get right into it. So it's 4 cards per pack, right? So not a lot of what's it called? Not a lot of surprises, right? It's just going to be real quick. Starting off with the Andrew Benintendi, right? We have Andrew Benintendi. Let's go on to the next. Derek Jeter, the captain. Okay, my GOAT. That is just real cool to see, real cool to have. Having his autograph in front of me. It's a parallel right there, I believe. It's got some sort of refractor. I'm not sure exactly what it's called. Kind of like a light show, but you see that 1955 design. Just an awesome way to get this thing started. Caleb Durbin and Time Madden. My bad. All right, that's exciting. These cards, they feel really well done, like quality. Some of the Bowman Chrome that I've gotten this year, a lot of the baseball especially, they came in pretty like kind of warped or bent, I want to say. But these TOPPS Chrome cards, they seem like pretty straight if you look at them. Actually, maybe not this pack in particular, but they're definitely straighter than the other. All right, Randy Arozarena. We got Bobby Witt. Okay. We got Rogers Hornsby. Dang. We got those real old players here. And then we're going to be doing a lot of flipping here. Kind of a base pack, but we have rookie Luis Peralta, another, I believe he's one of the more highly touted rookies here. So that's an exciting little card. I'll keep him on the side over there. We've got a lot to go now. That's just 2 packs. We're a quarter done with the first blaster, so about a 16th of the way done. All right, let's just speed this thing up. Brandon Basso. We got George Springer. All right, we have Ryan Sandberg from Chicago. It looks like the card has a little bit of a dink there on this like rainbow parallel. And then Joe Morgan. Dang, we got some old timers in here. Real cool card there. Joe Morgan on the TOPPS Chrome. So far, nothing crazy, but I've seen these blasters like really deliver. Right now, I'm just real happy looking at having the captain look back at me. So that makes me real satisfied as a Yankees fan. Obviously, Derek Jeter, my favorite player growing up. Talking about the Yankees, we have Cody Bellinger. Then over to Jason Kendall from Pittsburgh, another throwback. All right, then, and he's also got some sort of refractor, the same one as Jeter. It's not gold though, but still looks real nice. Keep having to flip these cards upside down. Looks like we have a numbered card next. It's definitely a blue parallel, but Adam Azur. And then who do we got here? Mitchell McGreevy, rookie card. It's got that blue parallel, that blue light shine parallel that we've seen the other players have. Not numbered, but a rookie nonetheless. Don't really know Mitchell too much, so not too sure if that's anything, to get too excited about. We have Matt Chapman. We got Big Papi, right? Got Big Papi there. These cards do look real nice, have a retro feel to them. I do enjoy this. Ooh, we got a mantle on the rainbow refractor. That's pretty cool. And then Willie Adames. Okay, nothing but like pretty much base so far. I'm gonna keep the Mick right there, just overlooking everybody. It's pretty cool to have a Mickey Mantle card, I gotta say. As somebody who has loved baseball since he was a young boy. Right, let's keep it rocking. We have DJ Hearns, a rookie. We got Shohei, a little Shohei here. Now, there's a new card that they've made, right? It's the city background, like parallel. Ooh, we got a numbered Hyesung Kim. You know, like number to 499. I was thinking for a second that was like Roki or somebody, but now he's a rookie for the Dodgers too. I believe he's pretty good. And then we have George Brett, another old-timer. Wow, he looks real young there. So far, the pretty cool first pack. But yeah, we got Shohei. We got Hyesung Kim numbered with a little refractor. And then bang, Colton Cowser. We have CJ Abrams. We have Carlos Santana. And we have a Thomas Siggy, okay, on the rookie card. So far, interesting first pack one numbered card. Seen a lot of people pull numbers, multiple number cards per pack too. All right, so we have Machado. Last pack magic for this one. All right, we have Framber Valdez. Right, he was the one who was trying to take his catcher's head off. So we'll put him all the way in the back there, you know, so a little far from being able to hit anybody. We have Billy Wagner. Dang, Billy Wagner number to 99 from Houston. Is on that team that made the World Series back in the day, I believe. One of my childhood memories. I remember Pettit and Clemens on that team too. Lee Smith. Dang, okay, and that's box number 1 down. Let's get to popping the next. Okay. Yeah, I usually like to highlight that I'm opening up from wax. It's funny how we call it wax and not just plastic these days, because I guess do they use wax to seal this thing off? Not too sure. Definitely an old term, you know, from way back when that they use for collector's items, so it makes sense that they use it these days on the new stuff. Those sort of things, I like that they stick around. It's just kind of like culture that, you know, a lot of traditions, a lot of trades, right? They've kept them over the years. All right, moving on, pack number 2. Let's get to really popping. So 2 numbered cards from the first one. We got the captain, we got Shohei, we got a couple of modern legends here in the making. Colton Cowser again. We have Jazz Chisholm, Yankee, current Yankee. We got Jackson Merrill, and then we got Hal Newhouser, another old-timer. Really like the designs on them. I love the way that they look over here. It just feels so well fitted with that retro look. It really does. Like the new players' photos, they're kind of interesting, but they kind of do look a little bit too new to feel that retro feel. All right, Tyler Phillips, and then we have Vlad Jr. We got Vlad Jr. numbered on this like gold wave parallel 5/50. No, it's not Vlad Jr. It's the OG Vlad Guerrero. Okay, one of my favorite players as a kid. Okay, I love that. That's got me pretty hype right now. I can't even lie right now. That is pretty awesome. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. All right, and then your Beat Vivas, rookie, Yankee rookie. Don't know if he's even still in the organization. Yeah, interesting packs so far. I really want to pull someone like the big unit, you know, even if it's not like an auto or anything too special. It's definitely a guy that I love growing up. And speaking about guys that I love growing up, we got Jason Giambi. Hell yeah. No parallel or anything but base, but that's staying in the PC for sure. Got a JP Crawford there. We're hitting the halfway point in the second blaster. Just get to rolling. Brent Rooker, Michael Harris. We have Fred McGriff, another old-timer. And Edgar Martinez. Oh, classic Edgar Martinez. Remember watching him as well as a kid. Yep. Seattle team. I really do love the packs, guys. It really does feel nice retro. Even like, though it's a 1950s feel, feels very like 2000s as well. Got another Yankee. We got Rodon, Aaron Nola. We got David Morgan on the rookie card. And then Rhett Lauder on another rookie. Okay. Let's keep it rolling, guys. Hoping to pull like a Ben Rice rookie. That would definitely make my day. And talking about rookie cards from last year, James Wood, hell yeah. We got a Tony Gwynn refractor here. All right, looks real cool with the chrome, similar to the one that I pulled on the Jeter. It seems to be pretty consistent throughout the pack. Got to learn the name there. Stuart Baroa and then Sammy Sosa on a similar parallel. Wishing this one was numbered, but it is pretty cool. So we're going to keep that center until further notice. I'll probably have to move some of them though coming up. I mean, the refractors are cool. I'll probably have to stack them up real soon. We got Zach Neto, Brian King, another rookie. We got Aaron Judge, right, on the TOPPS chrome. Not too sure exactly what this is. Oh, a double. That is awesome. Okay, Aaron Judge. He did just have his shoulder injury put him out for a month plus. And Mickey Mantle. Okay. Now that is fire. I wish this was like numbered or something, like I knew, but apparently this is now a feature. I've seen somebody actually, they said on Reddit that they got one of these where it's supposed to be like a flip, and they like TOPPS printed one legend, one baseball legend, and then it was like Karl Anthony Towns on the back, like the back of his card. Not even Cat himself, but the back of a Cat card. All right, we got Juan Soto next. Chris Sale. We have a numbered Randy Johnson, okay, out of 499. So big unit, one of the names that I definitely wanted to pull. We're definitely going to keep him in view here. And then Will Smith, who hit that go-ahead home run for the Dodgers in the World Series. Probably my favorite World Series that I've watched since my Yanks won it in 09. Or what am I talking about, guys? We had that Cubs 2016 World Series. Probably the two craziest World Series of my adult life. Definitely not since I was little. The game sevens, just crazy plays, extra innings, teams looking dead and making it happen. That's what the game's all about. We love to see that, and we would love to see something real special come out of these last two blaster boxes here, guys. Let's go. Pack number 1, box number 3. We're starting off with Paul Skeens. All right. We got another Shohei. So let's just start stacking up the stars here. We have a Greg Maddux, right? One of my favorite pitchers, watching as a kid. And then Johnny Bench. Oh, yeah. That's a real throwback. That is real cool. I'm loving that I'm able to pull some of these players here. This is a real cool product, guys. For somebody who's just knows baseball long term, like a lot of history, it just makes me very happy. I am trying to keep my eyes out for one of these on-card autos. Didn't know that we'd be able to pull a Bo Jackson out of here, so that's real cool. And talking about more legends, we got Ty Cobb. Hell yeah. All right, and then another refractor, we got Ceddanne Rafaela. All right. On to the next pack. Let's keep it rolling. We got Yoshida. We got another CJ Abrams. We got a Rodon. And Blake Snell. Okay. Next. Trying to speed this thing up a little bit for you guys. Don't want the video to take too long. I want to get to the fun myself. Right? We have Billy Williams. And then next we have a Hunter Green numbered to... What is that? 100? Exactly 100, huh? That's cool. Number 99 out of 100. Okay. Kind of like that. That's pretty cool. So we're getting numbered cards galore here, and I've heard that's pretty consistent throughout. I'd like to get some of the names that I enjoy more, kind of like the big unit there. A lot of guys that I do like over the years. The checklist is huge. Let's see. All right, we have one of these flip cards again. We got Roki, and then we flip it over to Yamamoto. Okay, that's pretty fire. I didn't know that they would do like 2 modern players, right? You have the 2 Japanese pitchers here, so Roki and Yoshinobu, and then ending off with a Singler, right? So that is a dope card. Love that. Didn't know that they would be doing that. I didn't know that that was even like a thing. I mean, I like I said, I saw that one Reddit post, just thought it was like a glitch. Didn't know that it was something that that'd be consistent. But here we have Jorge. Now he's definitely gonna stay in my PC here. We have a numbered Jose Cruz to 499. It looks like, right? The throwback, and then Matthew Lugo. Okay. So a lot of numbered cards. Yeah, it seems like we got 2 already out of this pack, if I'm not mistaken. Let's hope we get one more. Maybe an auto. That's what I'm really hunting. An auto from one of these guys would be sick. All right, Kodai Senga, James Wood, another rookie. And then, yep, Tony Oliva. All right. Next up, last pack for the 3rd box. And we got Ryan Bliss. Rookie card. Excuse me, another rookie. All right, we have JJ Bleday. It looks like we just have a base pack to end off here. Old legend, Christy Mathewson, New York Giants. Goddamn. Right, you think about how much history baseball has. And just some, you have Brooklyn Dodgers, New York Giants, who are now the New York Football Giants. Which is why they gotta say the New York Football Giants, where that, came from. You don't have a lot of franchises who have to say you don't have the New York Baseball Yankees. The New York Yankees are baseball. So I believe that's why that terminology even exists. And yeah, here we go, unboxing the last pack. Let's get to rolling. 8 more packs going for it. A nice auto. This has definitely been a fun rip so far. A lot of nostalgia, a lot of great names, a lot of fun. Let's see if we could get real lucky. Is that an on-card auto? It looks like it is. Tyler Soderstrom from the A's. Yep, that is an on-card auto. Okay, 29 out of 50. Just so I'm playing against my Yankees, that'll go right center. Yeah, let's move Jason Kendall out the way. Thank you very much for your presence. But we're going to keep Tyler Soderstrom auto. That's real cool. Okay, awesome rip here. Now, we got Chipper Jones, another legend. Now, if on the back of this is Junior, I'm going to be pretty hype. Bang, okay. Yeah, love that. Father-son combo. I got a couple Vladdy Senior cards, my bad. So I love that. And then Roger Maris on the Cardinals. Dang, these cards are hitting, guys. These are cool packs. So we did hit with our auto there, like I wanted. And we got it out of 50. So very, very exciting. All right. Then we got the Rocky Zach Veen. We have another rookie. We have Logan Webb on that shiny little pattern refractor. Adam Mazur. And then, is this numbered? No, it's just a blue parallel. Lars Nootbaar. Classic name there, Lars. Classic name. All right. Got some more packs to go. Let's keep it chugging. I would love to get one of these flip cards like numbered or autoed or something. That would make my whole year, I think. All right. Pasquantino, Mookie, right? Gavin Hollowell. And then Greg Maddux, another Greg Maddux there. So we got a couple Greg Madduxes in this pull so far. All right, looks like we have about 5 packs left. Let's clutch up here, boys. Vladdy Jr. We got Ernie Clements, Roki. We got Roki on the rookie, and then Luis Peralta again. Okay. Definitely taking that. Man, this is fun. First off, Carl Yastrzemski. We got Fergie Jenkins. Okay. And then an old classic Eddie Murphy along with another Billy Wagner. All right. Eddie Murray, my bad. Eddie Murphy. I'm just used to saying Eddie Murphy, but Eddie Murray there, as you can see on Baltimore. Classic old field there. So we gotta enjoy some of these old timers popping in. This just gives me a lot of nostalgia. I'm just getting hit in the face with nostalgia this whole video, and it's just been a blast. So probably gonna open a few more of these at a different time. Ooh, looks like we got a number 299 card right there, but Drake Baldwin on the rookie. Yep, but here we go. We have this refractor. It's like green, like blossom. I don't know. I forgot what it read on the website, but Rod Carew from the California Angels. Look at what a throwback. Oh my God. You gotta love it. You gotta love the nostalgia blast here. Hunter Walt Prep. All right. Last 2 packs here. Let's see what we can make happen. Definitely looking for some more fun out of this. We got a Corey Seager. All right. We got Christian Yelich. Okay, Sterling Marte. And Rafael Palmeiro. Another throwback. All right, and let's see. Last pack here. Who are we going to pull? What's the final verdict going to be? Starting off with another Eddie Murray. Okay. Got Alex Bregman. We got Nico Horner, right? From the Cubs, numbered to 99. So that's another numbered card. And finishing off with Michael McGreevy, who we pulled before, I believe, on the number. Okay, so just a bunch of cards to go through now. Let's see. We have 1, 2. We have 3. We have how many number? 4, 5, 6, right? Help me count here. 7. We got 8. We got 9. We got at least 9 numbered cards in here. That's pretty awesome. Out of 4 blasters, right? So it's more than 2 numbered cards per blaster. We have the Tyler Auto as well, counted as one of them. We have a few really awesome flip cards, right? Vladdy Jr., Mickey Mantle, turn into Vladdy Sr., turn into Vladdy Jr. We got Mantle and Maris, right? Wow. Okay, I didn't even know that was a Mantle Maris flip until just now. So I just thought it was a standard Mantle there. And then we got Judge and Mantle. So it seems like these are pretty common, but still really cool cards to have, right? Especially one where you're taking it back in the future to the past, right? You have the Mick and Judge. It would be really cool to have him and Maris on the same card, given that he broke his record. So, just a total fun unboxing here. Just a fun opening in general. A lot of really awesome cards. And, between, another flip, Roki and Yoshinobu. So, just a fun time. If you guys want to pick up a couple of these, I definitely recommend it. A lot of people saying the blasters are awesome. I entered for some Fanatics drop for the hobby boxes. So if I could get some of those, that'll be 4 more guaranteed autos that I would love to go through. So, if I do get those, I'll probably be either putting them up on my eBay, truthfully, or opening them up here on the channel. Let me know below what you guys think I should do. And I'll see you in the next one.